Welcome to today's workout. So today's workout consists of 2 parts for our warm-up, 4 parts for our main set, and then we're going to do a little finisher at the end. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to run you through the full warm-up. Then I'm going to do 1 circuit of each for your main set, and you're going to repeat those 2 times round. And I'm going to do 1 circuit of your finisher, and you're going to try and do 1 to 3 rounds of that as well. The majority of the work we're going to be using a kettlebell. Some of it we're just going to do body weight, and there will be a few variations along the way as well. Here we go with our warm-up. So we're going to start with some shoulder rotations. I'm going to do about 10 reps of each. You can do more if you want to, or you can just stay with around 10 reps of each. Shoulder rotations, nice long arms, make sure you've got plenty of space. I'm just going to go round for 10 reps, 8, 9 and 10, and I'm going to go the other way. 7, 9 and 10. Core twist, I'm going to do 5 and 5. Again, you can do more if you want to. So just focus on waking up that core. 2, 4 and 5. Some high knees. So you can march it out for simple high knees. 5, I'm going to do 5 more. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Butt kicks, same again. I'm going to do 10 either side. You want to try and make sure you're actually kicking your hand. 5. And this will get those quads nice and warmed up as well. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay, and then side bends. I'm going to do 5 either side. So bring my left leg over my right. I'm going to bend and then change sides and bend. That's 1. And we're looking at stretching through the obliques, the internal, the external obliques, and also giving our spine a bit of a stretch out as well. Let's go 1 more either side. And awesome. Okay. So for the kettlebell part of the warm-up, we're going to do 2 exercises. You can use these as main set exercises as well, or strength-based exercises. Today I'm going to throw them in as a warm-up, but you may see them again in the future in main sets as well. So the first one is called the halo. So you want to grab your kettlebell so that the top is facing up, or bottom up if you like. Okay, so grab your kettlebell and you want the bottom facing up. You can do this with a dumbbell as well if you find your kettlebell is a bit too heavy for this particular movement. So what I want you to do is look at the bottom of the kettlebell, and I want you to imagine you've got eyes in your back of your head, and as you come round you're still looking at the bottom and finish at the top. So you're making a halo around your head. We're going to do 5 either side. 3. And this exercise is about getting that shoulder girdle all nice and warm. It's also good for your core as well. Some core stability in there. 3. Try and keep your head still. 4. And move your arms. Okay. Now we're going to do around the world. So we're going around our body. So we're going to pass the kettlebell all the way around, switching hands as we go. And we're going to do 5 either side. So bring it around. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And now we're going to go around the other way. 1. And again, you want to keep your body tall and straight. 3, 4 and 5. Okay, so you can do a few more sets of that if you wish, or take a little breather out before the main set. Okay, so for our main set, we're going to be working for 8 minutes per round. We're going to be working for 45 seconds on, and we're going to be taking 15 seconds rest. You're going to complete this round 2 times through. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Our first exercise is going to be a goblet squat, and then during the 15 seconds recovery, I'll take you through the next exercise. Okay, so goblet squats. Bring that weight up nice and high. Feet just over shoulder width apart. Remember, we're pushing the hips back, and we're looking at sitting down in our imaginary chair. Start off nice and controlled. Keep the back straight. Look forward throughout. You can do this as just a regular body weight exercise if you find the kettlebell's getting too heavy to hold. But I want you to try and persevere throughout the 45 seconds. Nice and deep. I focus on elbows to knees, okay. So we've got 15 seconds. So keep a hold of that bell. I've got my thumbs just inside the horns of the bell. And we're going to go bicep curls. So we're going to bring it up and down nice and slow, like so. Keep your core nice and tight. So you're going to come up for 1, down for 1, 2, 3, up for 1, down for 1, 2, 3. Don't let the bell drop. Control both movements, up and down. Up. So we're resisting gravity or the weight on the way down, and we're forcing or fighting gravity on the way up. Up. Slow down. Brilliant. 10 seconds. Okay, plie squats. So this time, hold the weight low and bring your toes out as wide as you can. One's facing the door, one's facing the wall. We're going to come down into a squat, and then we're going to come up onto a high tiptoe as high as you possibly can. Down to the floor and up. And you want your knees facing outwards. So your knees are going away from your body as much as possible. Again, pointing towards the wall and the door in my case. Down and up. Keep your back straight. You don't have to touch the floor. You're aiming to touch the floor, but if that is at the sacrifice of bending through your back, just come down as low as you can. Same with the tiptoes. If you can't go on your tiptoes, it's okay. Just focus on bringing your heels off the floor just a wee bit. And what I want you to do is stand up tall at the top of each rep. Look forward, focus on something ahead of you. Okay, so shoulder press. Bring that weight up again, back into that goblet style position that we've been working on. And then we're going to bring it up above the head and all the way back down again. I want you to put head through the window, okay? Here we go. Up, push through the window. So we're not just coming in front of ourselves, we're coming above our head completely. All the way to the top, and then control the descent. Down, up for 1, control the descent down. Okay, here we go. Up. Okay, so I want you to repeat that again for a second time. I'm going to re-add this workout onto the end so you can just follow my lead. Circuit 2 is going to be lunges and windmills. We're going to do right set lunges followed by windmills, then left set lunges followed by windmills, and again you're going to repeat that for 2 full rotations. Side lunges, I'm going to do just body weight. You can hold your kettlebell, you can hold your dumbbells, you can hold them high or you can hold them low. I'm just going to do body weight lunges, and then I'm going to do windmill low with the weight down towards the ground. So I've got 10-second counting. For our lunges, I'm going to start with the left leg back. So I'm going to be lunging on my right leg, the left leg is going backwards. Here we go. So down and then up. If you're holding your weight, try and keep your back straight. Look forward. Try and bring that knee all the way down to the ground. Think about the movement. Good posture. You may find this quite easy and you want to choose to use weight on the second set. That's absolutely fine. Last few seconds. Awesome. Okay, windmills. So this time, I'm going to start again with the weight on the left hand side. So my right leg is forward, my left leg is pointing out to the side. I've got my weight low. I'm going to bring my arm up and then come all the way to the floor. Even though I don't have any weight in my arm, I'm still creating that line between fingers. My left finger all the way down to my right finger, and vice versa. If you're doing this with dumbbells, you may find you want to hold one dumbbell in the right hand and one dumbbell in the left hand. Just like so. And keep that hand glued to that leg at all times. It's really good for flexibility as well as a strength exercise. Okay, this time for my lunges, I'm going to go back on my right leg and I'm going to load up the right side of my body for my windmills. 2, 1, let's go. Again, all the way down, all the way up. You can hold your dumbbells. You can hold them high. You can hold them low. You can hold one above your head if you really wish to. And this changes the centre of gravity on your body, which in turn recruits different muscles within the core as well. But primarily, I want to focus on posture. Chest up nice and high, look forward, focus on something ahead of you. Okay, now I'm going to weight my right side. So my left foot is facing forward, my right foot is facing to the side. The weight will stay glued to my leg, and I'm always going to have that hand above the head and draw a straight line from one hand all the way down to the other. Up and down. And then you get a little twist through the shoulder. Up. So by having my hand above my head, I'm teaching myself the position I will be in when I finally add that weight, when I get confident and I want to add that weight above my head. I've already got the learning in my body, in my muscles, of where to place my hand. Nice and slow and controlled. Stand up tall. Slow and controlled. Stand up tall. And rest. Okay, once again you're going to repeat that. I'm going to add this on to the end of the workout and you can just follow along. So this set is going to be side lunges. I'm just going to focus on body weight. You can hold your kettlebell or your dumbbells if you so wish, but I want to focus on good form and posture. And we're going to superset that with a bent over row. So once again, I'm going to do a right-sided exercise with a lunge and a row, then I'm going to do a left-sided exercise with a lunge and a row, and you're going to repeat that for 2 complete circuits, 2 on the right and 2 on the left. Side lunges, I'm going to start slightly to the end of my mat, the left of my mat, and I'm going to the right. I want you to sit down as far as is comfortably possible without bending your back. So look forward, stand up tall, down and up. You can do this with weights. You can hold your dumbbells to the side and bring them in. You can hold your kettlebell nice and hold high. But primarily, think about posture, think about form. If the weight's becoming a hindrance, let's take it away and practice the movement patterns. Okay, bent over rows. You're going to pick up your kettlebell and we're going to stand 2 feet together, bent over row, and we're going to pull up and down, keeping your back straight throughout. Push the hips back and the back. Don't let the back round. All the way down to the ground every single rep. Nice high elbow. My elbow's coming out to the side. Keep my back straight. The other hand you can use for balance. You can lean on your knee if you want to. Whatever works best for you. But each rep starts from a pause. 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 Alright. Side lunges to the left. I'm going to start on the closest to the right side of my mat and I'm going to work left. Here we go. 4, 3, down. Bring my hands forward on the down for balance. Stand up tall on the up. I'm actually using my hands almost as a bit of an assist to drive me up. Hands down, drive up, stand nice and tall. Push your chest out on the top. Again, look forward. Focus on something ahead of you. Okay, bent over rows. My weight is in the middle of me. I'm going to come down with a nice straight back, push my hips back. Same again, high elbow throughout each rep. And this time I want you to look just ahead of you on the floor, down. Look just ahead of you, pull up, down and pause. Up, down, pause. Keep your back nice and straight. If you think that you're bending your back, reassess, reposition yourself. Come up, roll the shoulders, go back down, up. Okay, excellent. You're going to repeat that again for 1 more round. Okay, your final set. Kettlebell swings, 2 hands, overhead tricep extensions, deadlift, and upright rows. 45 seconds of each movement, 15 seconds of rest. Kettlebell swings, we've touched on these before. So have that weight just in front of you, hips go back and grab the handle of your weight. And as you stand up, the weight will start to swing. And then every single time the bell comes down, you want to push your hips back, like closing the fridge door, and then drive out, stand up tall. 45 seconds. Now the lower you go, the more you can push those hips back, the more swing or more power you can develop. So if you're just doing little swings like so, you're not going to get much power. But if I push my hips back towards the wall, I can really generate a lot of power. Remember, you don't want the bell to come below your knees. Keep it up, keep it high. Awesome, okay. Tricep extensions. We're going to bring our hands up. You can do this with your dumbbells if you wish. If the kettlebell's a little bit too heavy. What we're going to do is we're going to start with it above our head. And we're going to try and touch our back with the handle. Tap, up, and you want to try and keep it high for as long as possible. If you find that it's quite a challenge, bring it down, take a breather, and go straight back in. Maybe do 3 to 5 reps, 2, 3, and bring it down, up. Focus on 3 to 5 reps if you find it's really quite challenging. Up, and then you can take a little breather and just keep going through as long as you can. Keep the core really tight. Okay, down, down. For the deadlift, very similar movement to the swing. The hips go back, but the arms don't move this time. This time, the bell starts underneath my body, and it's going to stay in a nice straight line. Stand up tall. That's all we're going to do. Tap the floor, stand up tall. Now I want you to draw a line between your toes, and you're touching that line every single time. So you've got your 2 big toes, and you want the bell to land in between there every single time. Don't let the bell come ahead of your toes. We're not coming forward, we're going down, but with a straight leg. Okay, so a little bend in the knee, just a wee bend for comfort, and a nice straight line all the way down. Brilliant stuff. Okay, final exercise, upright row. We're just going high elbows and then down. Do up your jacket, zip, and back down. We're not coming higher than our chin. Straight up, straight down. And then look forward, keep the core nice and tight. Once again, if you find it's a challenge, try and give me 3 to 5 good reps, and then you can always take a little break, shake it out. Every time you bring that weight up to your chest, you want to brace your stomach. So brace and down. Brace. So as you can see, I'm doing 3 reps at a time, and then giving myself a count of 2 seconds. Okay. You're going to repeat that from the top with your swings. For a finisher, we're going to complete a kettlebell complex. It consists of 4 movements: a squat, a curl, a press, and a tricep extension. And we're going to repeat those moves as many times as possible for 60 seconds. Then we're going to take 30 seconds rest, and we're going to try and repeat that 2 to 3 full sets. I'm going to complete 1 set with you now, then you're going to take 30 seconds and repeat again for 2 to 3 rounds. So, kettlebell squat. This time we're going to hold the bell nice and low with my hands through the handles. I'm going to complete 1 squat as low as I can, 1 curl, 1 press, 1 tricep, and then back to that start position. Into the squat, 1 curl, 1 press, 1 tricep. Again, this can be completed with dumbbells if you wish, and the focus is on good form, but equally as many rounds as we can. 2, 1, let's go. Squat, curl, press, tricep. Once you get the understanding of the order, then you can begin to speed it up, while all times maintaining good posture throughout. Okay, and rest. That's 60 seconds. Take 30 seconds recovery. Repeat that again, 2 to 3 rounds, maybe even 4 if you want to add an extra one. Good luck.